He was a fucking retard. We had me and a chromie. We needed to push. Or murky. I mean, fucking hell, we could have just sent murky up there, but no.
Yeah.
90-some thousand.
The job murky does the best. Overextending.
I'm going to play.
The official mark.
Who am I
That
gonna
is
play?
the margin they use to.
I need to play something easy. My arm's kicking my arse. Yeah, Will, you need to learn to play this game.
That's why he's watching. So the characters are broken down into different categories. You have tanks, which are basically high health, low damage ish. Oh.
Then you'll afford this meme with your name on it.
You sign it and then you forward it, but you only forward it if the person that gave it to you signed it, but only if they tell you what to sign it as, because then they may not want to know that they signed it. So then you have to forward it on to your friends by adding a different name. But when your friends forward it from you, they have to ask you what your name is, because that way you may not want to know what your name is. You may want them to give you a new name because you didn't like your name. And then eventually there'll be a lot of names on there, and
then we'll get lots of money.
That's kind of the understanding that I picked up from what you were explaining earlier. Am I close? Oh.
I hope you're ready, friend.
It's about damn time. Not bad.
We have circle jerks.
Cycles remaining 10.
Oh, okay.
5.
Well, I started to, and you told me to stop.
Oh, now that he finally wants to talk about it, you know what I'm talking about.
He's like, wait, tell me about it. No, don't tell me about it. And then I stopped talking about it. He goes, wait, don't talk about this. I want you to talk about that.
I hope you got a plan.
So am I talking about Heroes of the Storm or no? The last time I checked, you were you. Just say it.
Why were you checking that?
Because he's coming to my house tomorrow. Alright. So, well, now we're already in the middle of the game. Like, whatever. So, like, how basic do you want me to go?
I do love my job.
Hit a button.
Alright, so we do have one on our team right now. It's Johanna. She's actually right here. You want her to be in front, keeping people busy. Because they generally have a high health pool, but they don't do a lot of damage. But they can get in the way and try to absorb a lot of the incoming stuff that the bad guys throw. And you have to hope that they're good about it. She's not doing too bad on us. And then my job is to try to get in there and kill things. The hero I have, he does percent base damage, so he's actually kind of like a tank buster. He's really a good anti-tank person because his attacks do percentile base damage. So the higher your health pool, the more damage he does, essentially.
Watch and learn, kiddo. Man's gotta do.
And so basically, the entire team levels up together. So it's not like League of Legends where you have to worry about getting last hits and individual experience and stuff like that. That's fine. So at the top there, the top left shows you and your team and their hit points and mana, so you kind of always know the status and how healthy your squad is. And then in the middle is the level. So right now both teams are level 5, and they've got maybe about a third of a level. Never mind, that just changed. We're about about a fifth of a level ahead, essentially. So now both teams are level 6. Everybody levels at the same time on your team. So if your team gets enough experience to level, then you guys, all 5 of you, upgrade. It's not an individual thing. It's a team thing. And at a certain level point, you get extra skills that make you stronger. So the trick is to try to get a talent tier ahead of the people you're fighting, because then you are just going to have innately stronger abilities. So, right. So you'll see as I kill these little minions, these little clear globes are dropping out of them. And that's XP. They're like XP balls. And you have to be kind of close to them, and they'll sort of gravitate toward. Right. You pick up XP for your team. Yep. And so all your attacks are your generic auto attacks. And then you have the Q, W, E for your main attacks. And then at 10 you pick up an R, which is like an ultimate skill. Right.
They really not gonna click it earlier.
Did they really think we'd let them take out Cub?
And so what we're trying to do here is the objective of the map, which is to capture these prisons. But they're difficult to do because you have to channel uninterrupted for this long. And then this timer starts. And you have to defend it for 30 seconds to get a charge of minions on your team. But see, they were able to click it, so they interrupted the channel, so it stopped.
Yes, sure does suit you. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Yes. Yes. It's the actual term is massive multiplayer. Hold on. Battle of MMO. Massive Online Battle Arena. MOBA. MOBA. That's the style.
Oh, I almost got the butcher. Almost.
I must flee. Hold the line, friend.
Consider a visit to the healing fountain.
Yes.
Oh.
Our ally requires our help.
So there's basically every team has a core, and I'm gonna go back to my core now so I can get my health back. So the goal is to protect your guy and kill their guy. Right. It'll be a million times better. Because you can start, like, putting your skills together, like you could stun them, and I could drop something that does a lot of damage when they don't move. Yeah, and that's good. I mean, the goal of the game is to have fun. If you're super obsessed about winning, you're not going to have a good time. Absolutely. Bill is really good at a few people, and I'm fairly good at a lot of people. So Bill's better than me when he plays certain people, but then overall I can kind of fill whatever decently. Absolutely. So there's actually two types of support. There's support, which is a little quirky, and then there's just flat out healers that keep you alive so you can do damage. Both of them are pretty important.
Watch and learn, kiddo.
Absolutely. Running a support or a healer would be best. Probably a healer. Because then you could just follow one of us and keep us alive and kind of watch and learn even more. Absolutely. Exactly. It is a major learning curve because every hero has their individual strengths and weaknesses. And so you start to learn who's good against who and what to and not to do. Like when you're fighting certain people, like you learn what they're capable of.
You just say teach me obese one.
I can do that. Kevin tried it once and he gave up.
I tried it twice.
It's fine.
Sure thing.
Got 4 seconds to get to the bottom.
Let's do this. Get our soldiers back and don't let the horde get there.
Get stuff done.
Oh, he killed the wrong path.
Yep.
Fine by me.
So see, now what we're doing is we're trying to push him back to give this guy time to channel, and it worked to move him.
Whatever it takes. Don't stand in front of that.
That's fine. We'll get you there.
Ew. This is
Our rescue's been halted.
We must fight.
Correct. So the every map has different objectives. There's, I don't know, maybe 12 to 15 maps in total. So this one's got these objectives with the lieutenants we were talking about.
Focus upon this hero.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty important to win. Like you'll see if they get this, which they might, probably will. It'll be a real powerful wave that comes down these lanes and really kind of helps them push to our core. Okay. Uh, so there's 3 lanes of movement. So we kill the towers, and then our minions will eventually try to take out this fort. Down here they've already taken out one of our forts, so we're behind right now because we've lost one of our front row.
Talk to you guys later if you're on. I'm gonna go watch Gilmar.
See you later, bud. But we did manage to hold on to this, so that's good.
I hope you got a plan.
Yes. I try not to, but it's someone else's job to keep things off of me so I can kill shit. No. I'm more of a tank buster. I mean, I'm playing a DPS. His name is Tychus. He's a Marine out of the StarCraft games. Nah, yeah, he's got a little more girth to him than some of them. So we kept it long enough, so we got the wave. So you'll see here we've got this guy here, and he puts an aura around him. So everybody in this aura gets extra attack and defense. And so this group here is going to push pretty hard onto this, most likely. They've got a couple of people coming to defend it, but he might chop all the way through this well, possibly.
Damn time. Fine by me.
Yes, because the troops, like, see up here, these guys are going to do a shit ton of damage to this one. These guys are going to get this one. Yeah, it's all a little different. And look, he may even get this one up here. Yep, that one fell.
Taking out our cavalry
Right.
won't win you the war, Drekthar.
Yep. And if you're not on a lane killing minions, you're losing XP. And so
Yeah, you just have to know for killing others.
and if you get a game where you're getting 3 lanes of XP and they're only getting 2, eventually you'll just get so much more powerful than them that they can't do anything about it.
You have to be close to get XP. So there's little tricks you can like let them come up to your wall and let them die, and they will get XP.
Getting XP, taking a camp, fighting bad guys. Yep. But you also want to make sure you don't get caught alone. I mean, you don't want to be pushing up so far that they're going to get behind you and kill you without your friends. Then you either hold it or your team's kind of screwed. It is what it is, my friend. We're all old men. We don't really play in ranked matches where people are going to give a shit.
I'm not sure all that.
Butcher's dead.
I didn't hear no magic word. Oh, Daddy.
What?
I'm trying.
Free our soldiers and show the Horde what the Stormpike Guard can do.
How did he live with like nothing?
Okay.
This should be game.
It should be a game, yeah.
Come on, lead us, swine.
I kind of wasted my ult there, but that's alright. I wanted to make sure Falstad died. Tracer's top.
I will be back. Count on it.
Helping our soldiers, and they're itching for some payback.
Oh. Took the butcher forever to kill me. Like her, him, and Tracer. I always got a kill on Tracer because of this.
Yep.
Fine by me.
Oh, I'm going to have to get an armor break, man.
Fine kill. Let the dragon consume you.
You're fine.
Armchair general.
Get over there.
It took that many hordes to stop our cavalry. Ha!
We didn't do very good with that charge.
These mercenaries could be of use to us.
I can get behind.
God damn it. I kept trying to drop my gun and it wouldn't let me. I was stunned and then things were in the way. It's alright though. So, you know, like 3 minutes ago, Will, we were down 1 fort. And now we're actually up by 2. But they're about ready to change that because they just picked up this objective down here. I am. I think Bill said he's not.
You can download it and we can just play bots.
Well, we will. We'll play a bot game. Me and Will. I think. Are you planning on? Do you have it installed, Will?
Another prison camp, eh?
Yeah. Why don't you install it? It's free.
Did you just call him Will?
Will Wilson.
That sure spots.
I think you have to get the Blizzard installer.
Didn't hear no magic word.
But it's. I mean, it's all free. There's no charge for any of it.
Why are we not going for the objective?
Because there's a boss pushing on our.
That doesn't didn't get far. Yeah, dude, fuck that thing. It'll be alright.
Let's light up some lights.
Yeah, you'll only go through like a keep.
I must retreat, friend. A great victory, but we're not done yet.
Damn it.
Still a few tricks up my sleeves.
Well, I took out Butcher, and I took out,
You can butcher.
well, half a Tracer. She blinked away and got most of her hit points back. Falstad's a little bit low, but he's coming into flank.
Yeah, the tank seems to run off by herself. Why didn't he? Oh,
Crusade calls.
Man's got it. Some man's got it.
There.
Managed to free the freedom. Won't be long before they charge at us.
This is a long ass game. Well, usually only about between 15 and 18 minutes long. Five. Yeah, 25 minutes almost.
Defend our fort.
oh my God! He didn't go back.
Bill, I think.
She fucking dismounted. I had Butcher almost dead, and she dismounted and started doing the minions.
I don't know what that means, but God.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, the types of people. There's the tanks that have high health, low damage, just absorb damage. There's bruisers, which are slightly less bulky tanks, but they do more damage. There is melee and ranged assassins, which are high damage characters that either do it up close or from far away. There's support, which are kind of quirky in their use. Sometimes they do damage, sometimes they're good at, killing waves of lanes better. They all kind of are just kind of unique. And then there's healers, which focus on trying to keep everybody else alive. Those are the styles of heroes. Fine, I mean, it's good. Not a lot of people play them, so if you get to where you like them, I enjoy them. Yeah.
Join him in like the try mode.
I'll just play a game. I'm not old like you. I don't have to go to bed right now.
Well, I don't think it's.
I'm not going to bed. I'm just resting my damn arm.
Yeah.
So this is Brightwing. She's a healer out of World of Warcraft, and her skills, like she passively heals everybody around her every little bit. You'll see a little timer that ticks around her, and every time that timer goes by, she unleashes like a little healing mist that gives everybody some health that's near her. And it's kind of nice because it heals all the good people near you. Not that they only heal players, not the waves. But you don't have to target to heal. You just kind of passively heal the people that are around you. It's not the most healing, but over time it adds up pretty considerable.
Ow, son of a bitch.
Okay.
Sorry, well, I cut myself with scissors almost. Yeah, it just landed in my lap.
She's not allowed to have sharp things.
Come on, get ready, get ready.
It was in my finger, it landed in my lap.
Sorry, Jeff.
It's fine. So I have a damaging skill on Q. It takes a little bit of casting time to get there. And it does damage on the outside circle and then even more damage if they get hit with the inner circle. Then I've got a polymorph, which sheeps the bad guys for a couple of seconds and makes them to where they can't use any of their skills. Yep. And I've got pixie dust, which increases the movement speed and lowers the damage that my guys take. So you'll see the blue circle around me. That's my healing radius. And so as long as you see the little circle at the bottom left ticking around.
So you people.
Right.
You can't stop them. Like, you think I was your shadow.
Nice.
If that was the game, I would check around.
Yeah.
Well, you could be Abathur and you can like stick on his head.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll be like, my job is you check a lot. And you would check it okay.
Well, and the healers, a lot of them has like a root or so like a follow-up crowd control.
Use it to help.
Yeah, or save.
It's not my fight.
Correct.
You're just healing people from the sidelines.
Right.
Yeah, you need to play Deckard Cain.
No.
Dude, Deckard Cain's awesome.
No.
He's the best fucking healer in the game, bro.
No.
Lucio's pretty good.
Yeah, that time he turned him into a pig.
How come there's some Facebook things you can't share?
What are you trying to share?
I think it's
There it is.
like the thing I was trying to share. Public. So share it. I think.
I think.
Oh god.
I'm gonna end up having to take this all apart just to resew it.
This Tank
I just
guy,
sent you something on Facebook.
he's actually a bruiser. He's not really good at all. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to heal enough to keep him alive because he just has no concept of self-preservation.
Are you something?
Yes, he.
You just kind of.
Yeah, I was just, I mean, there's 3 of them there, right? He was just standing in the middle of all 3 of them, under their tower, in them all. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to heal that much damage, and there's no way he's going to do enough to kill all 3 of them. It was just a terrible, useless place for him to be. And sometimes, if I can back up, they'll get the idea that I'm not going to heal them, and they'll back up too.
Pittsburgh set Steelers by dinner.
But that doesn't happen often. So this is the objective on this map. This is Battlefield of Eternity. The goal is to kill the immortal faster.
It's a race.
I call it a race.
That's the election. The race.
Dude, what would you call it? It's a race. To kill the big weak bastard.
When we look at it, it's just gonna be a cap.
Did you see that video I sent to you?
fun one. Streaming.
Oh, this is definitely good for streaming.
Okay.
And I can teleport with this guy because I'm slow. So right now we're trying to rate. It's 900 to 35. So we won with 920 hit points. So what that means is when we get this Immortal on our side, he's going to have 920 hit points worth of shields. So the more that you beat them by, the better, the stronger your extra minion is going to be. And so you'll see he comes and you can barely see a little white line above the blue. That's his bonus 920. No, we're just helping him. I guess he's helping us.
Oh, you had your camera out over him. Well, you kind of run it down.
Yeah.
I didn't have your camera on your guy.
Correct.
I'm stupid.
That's good.
You're not stupid.
A lot of people, a lot of people don't do that. They always stay right on themselves. But you have to. And sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
So see, this is a tank here. This is Stitches. He doesn't do a lot of damage. For him to be sitting down here trying to take this camp on his own, it's kind of a waste of time because it's going to take him forever to do it. And he could have been up here harassing their team. Right. He should be up here taking hits off of this tower so he can kill them.
Okay. What type of...
He's a tank. He's a flat-out tank.
Huh? Okay. So tanks should not be tracked by themselves.
Correct. Yep. Bruisers and assassins can. Tanks with one other person can, because then they're not going to be super slow. But you can't do it on your own like that because you're going to be missing for like 45 seconds. So these are the sub objectives or camps. So right now we're basically invading their camp because we knew they were busy elsewhere. So those minions are going to help us push.
Okay. So how about the push?
Yes. Just push.
It's all about the
That's what
push.
you're here
It's
for.
all about.
Shit. That guy's an absolute freak. Oh god.
Don't forget to leave the light on for Ethan. Help. Yes.
Yeah, I definitely think it would be better to start at North. Like, I can sit here and watch you play, and I have no idea what
Yeah, no, I agree.
And I'm picking it up, I'm learning. At least I could be helpful to you while I'm just kind of absorbing what's happening. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
It must be the beginner class.
Yeah, you'll notice even some of the heroes will be ranked on how difficult they are to play. But they do a pretty good job of ranking them.
I don't know, people...
Time to practice running away.
Yeah, I know.
Did Will see my video?
No. Hey there. Ow.
Did you see my video?
What?
The one that killed the radio star.
The one thing.
I'm sharing my Discord window while I'm streaming.
You can stream this.
Huh?
You can stream this.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
What?
It's not copyright infringement. It's Trump jerking two guys off at the same time. You need to watch it.
Oh, no! No!
Two Trumps, one cup.
Like, what if you guys teach me how this game, right? As like a learning tool to share with other people.
Yeah.
And I want Chuck to be like the angel on my right shoulder, however that works. And to be the evil one.
How come I have to be the evil one?
Well, I mean, that'll be like the theme of the show. But you can both give me tips on. But Chuck's generally going to say nice things, and Bill's generally going to say what you said.
Trump jerking two guys off at the same time?
Yeah, when you get distracted from the game,
Oh
like Chuck would probably be saying something nice about cream of wheat.
Dude, why are you
It's creamy and weedy.
I want to do this.
And
I
help
want
you
this
do
to be.
Oh my
I think this would be amazing.
So we did exceptionally well in that game. Like that was just an unbelievable victory on our side.
god. Wow.
You guys think about that. I want to start like filming you teaching me to play this.
Wow.
Like, I would do that.
So then what you can do after you win or you lose, you look at kind of the breakdown and get an idea of what happened and why. So what we'll do here is we'll go to the stats. And so,
No, you're not.
you know, the first thing you do is you'll look at XP, and we definitely got a lot more XP than we were. I think at the end of the game we were 2, maybe 3 levels up on them.
Right.
Sylvanas is supposed to be really good at getting XP, and she did really, really well. She only got 2,600 XP.
Better be doing
So she's probably one of the main reasons that they lost, honestly. As far as healing goes, I was a healer on our team. I healed for 40,400 damage. This is the healer on their team. He did 36,000. So that's honestly
He's making an F
we're,
in his
we're
business
pretty close
class.
to mine.
He's making a D in his science class.
Self-healing and shield,
There's another class he's
we're pretty normal across the board. Nothing overly exciting or bad there.
there's another
Hero damage here. This is our main assassin here, Orphea. She did almost 50,000 hero damage. Whereas the highest person on their team, which he should be the highest person on their team, only did 32,000. So their other weak link is Butcher. He should do a lot of damage or get a lot of kills. And he only had 1 kill and only did 15,000 damage.
I bet if Will had been on your team, he would have been the highest person on your team.
He also died 9 times. So these two people, Sergeant Chuckles playing Sylvanas, and Conan playing the Butcher, definitely are the reasons that they lost this match. And so they killed 8 of us total, and they were up to level 12. And we killed 23 of them, and we were up to level 15. So they killed 8. Leoric died 3 times. That was Much Manly Dog. I kept saying was not doing very good. He only did 17,000 hero damage. He died 3 times of our 8 times. He could have done a better job. I mean, we won, so obviously he did a good enough job. But this lady, he could be. This lady is probably the reason we won. Orphelia did phenomenal. They could, I mean, well, let's see how new he is. We'll see if he's been playing the game for 3 years. And how many games has he played? He's played 567 games. He may not be that new because he's played 567 games. I'm almost. Let's see where I'm at. It's going to be ridiculous. I played 6,714.
Good night, fellas.
Good night, Kevin.
Don't go to bed, Kevin.
I also started playing this game 5 years ago.
There's no excuse for being shit. Today the game is life.
Yeah. Hey,
You go by that logic, Trump won't win the election.
Although I think I am done for the night, though. Sure, absolutely.
He's screaming at you. He's telling you what you fuck up.
So for the first couple of games, maybe even the first couple of nights, what we'll do is we'll just play against AI bots, just to get used to the skills and get used to, how to play specific heroes. And then once you're comfortable with how to use yourself, then we'll start going into quick matches where you play against. No. You're on the same team, so you're going to see what they're doing anyways because you have the mini map. So it's not folk or anything. Want to? Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they're probably going to be very similar because if you're healing, you're probably going to be with one of us most of the time. But like, even if you're up in the top lane and I'm down in the bottom lane, if I'm looking at my little mini map in the corner, I'm going to know you're up there. That's why Kevin quit because Bill was too abusive to him.
What the abuse?
No.
Want to be
Kevin
abused.
doesn't like to start something and not finish. That's what when Kevin was playing. He's like, "Well, I'm destroying this tower. I'm almost done." It's like, "No, dude, you got to move." And you got to be like constantly moving. Infamous. Gordon Ramsay. I'd rather be that Lionel dude, or what's his name on the Dancing with the Stars, or whatever the fuck it is. Guy with the white shirt with his nipples hanging out. Okay. No, not the gay dude.
You stop the stream yet?
The singer gay.
Yeah. We're not playing the game anymore, and watching Bill's thing now. So.
You can watch me play Graveyard Digger.
This is pretty great, Bill.